Today's challenge, the Turn the Frown Upside Down Challenge. Our contestants must shoot and edit upside down footage. Let's meet our contestants.
This is my company. I made this. My style is more like outlandish and cartoony and over the top and colorful, whereas Chris's he's more like bad.
Trash talk will fly and egos will bruise on this episode of Video Showdown.
What we're gonna do today is we got this website called the Superpower Wiki, and we're gonna go through it. And one of us decides we like the power. We don't have to agree on it, but then that's the one that we're gonna go with. We have 20 minutes to shoot, and we're gonna have 2 hours to edit.
His eyes. Can I have that if I would? I taught Adrian everything he knows about After Effects. Like, literally 100%.
I'm on After Effects every single day. Chris is doing support emails and stuff, answering questions. I don't know what that guy does, but I know he's not on After Effects every day like I am, so I've got the edge. I'm not rusty. I'm good to go.
He said, what? The reason he spends so much time in After Effects is because he's always crashing it. You think they're going to pick the very first one? I kind of feel like the very first.
Maybe. If that's what happens, I'm okay with it. That's someone not speaking to me.
Yeah, I feel like we could do better. Objects attack. That's pretty cool. The ability to cast permanent illusions on an enormous scale. The user is able to generate illusions that are realistic to the point where they can confuse all senses of the target.
I say scratch it. I don't say scratch it. That's what we're doing.
This one, really? It was a bad choice.
I want you to think it's a bad choice.
I actually do security for ProductionCrate. They actually owe me.
Oh, really?
They owe me like $1 million. Chris said he'd give it to me.
You get a raise. $1 million.
Wow.
Yep. $1 million.
Thank you.
Great work.
Wow.
I already know that I'm gonna have you play 2 characters. You're gonna put on a monster costume.
Okay. Adrian's just looking around, looks confused.
I'm gonna have you in front of the wall, so you're gonna summon an illusion of a giant monster behind the wall.
He's not pulling out a green screen. He's looking around confused right now, trying to figure out what he wants to do. That's what I'm thinking. It's a little obvious, but it could be cool.
I'm gonna shoot it from a very low angle to make the monster look really big. This part I would ideally have on a tripod, but it's gotta be upside down, so
Adrian doesn't think he could shoot on a tripod upside down.
Less than 10 minutes left.
I don't even need them. I got everything I need.
So far, he shot some pretty random looking footage.
What you gonna do with all that extra time, Adrian?
I'm gonna move the lights across the room. And I'm gonna pretend that I'm doing it because I need them there. But really, it's because Chris probably needs them here.
I think he started over. I think he's back to the beginning. 12 minutes. 8 minutes left of whatever this is.
I'm gonna leave these on cool because I know Chris likes them on warm.
What are you doing? What are you thinking, Adrian? What's going on under all that red hair? Oh, that's the only way you can win. It's dirty.
I think this is a great way to spend my time. Matter of fact, want to hang out for a little bit?
He still has 3 minutes left.
Because it doesn't take 20 minutes to shoot one shot.
I thought my shoot was great. I know I didn't use all my time, but I'm satisfied with what I did. Adrian was just screwing around the whole time. Honestly, I was watching him and I was confused. And I wasn't the only one. I saw the talent's face. That dude had no idea what was going on. And then I saw Adrian's face and he doesn't have a lot of emotions, and so it's just kind of like bland vanilla. So it was hard to tell what was going on behind his head.
I don't really know exactly what he's gonna do. But I do know that it's gonna be so-so.
Adrian had a strong first round. Do you think he can come back?
Do you think that was a strong first round?
I'm not even trying to be a butthole, you know, like a big shot. Like I don't need 20 whole minutes to shoot. But I mean, I don't.
There's no great way to do it, but you can definitely shoot upside down.
This guy's got ladders. I don't see how that's gonna work out for him.
Just need a tripod head. I've got one.
Right, I'll give it to him. I think that what he's doing with the ladders in the slider, he's kind of making an upside down tripod. I think that that's clever. I don't think he's gonna win because, I mean, to win this game, you have to be good at effects, and that's what I am.
Take a big step back from you.
Why is he setting up this green screen when we already have a green screen permanently set up? Is it because I moved all his lights?
Don't slow me down at all.
If you need help, I can set him up for $1 million.
I don't know where you got this idea of $1 million.
The camera better stay upside down. I'm watching him. We are watching him. I know you guys are on my side.
It's so hard upside down. Alright, where's the record button? I'm gonna have you do a line separately, and then you're gonna raise your glove up and do this, and then kind of look like over here, kind of like look wide.
You're wasting time, Chris! Oh, I'm having a good day. How are you guys? Are you doing all right?
Money, money. Spend this last minute dancing.
Chris is a better dancer than me. But this is not a dance contest.
I refuse to waste time. Let's do let me get your shoes walking up.
Let's try to get one more shot in the last 45 seconds. The absolute madman.
Done!
That was close.
That was an exciting round, wasn't it?
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing what these guys pull out of their A's. Chris most definitely, I know he took it more serious, and I think he made it looks like he did stuff to potentially make it more dynamic. He took advantage of all of his time. So we'll see if that, in the end, benefits him.
Did you get a clean plate?
You did get a clean plate.
Did I get one for the last thing though?
For the feet?
I know I got one for the other take. I did a second take with the light.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got a clean plate for the second take with the light. I hope you did, man. I hope you got what you need. For me, the shoot went really well. I knew exactly what I was doing from the start. Honestly, if I went first, I think it would have been better because I would have gone into his head.
I don't know what Chris is gonna do. I could hear him through the other side of the window talking about getting a clean plate, so.
I'm a little worried that I messed up that final clean plate, but I know I got the first one, so it's gonna work out fine. I gotta get to it. All right, guys, I'll see you later.
Let the countdown begin.
What happened?
I messed up the clean plate.
Oh.
If you don't need it to be completely exact, you can make one in Photoshop.
Stop distracting me.
This upside down thing is really weird, and I think it's going to continue to weird me out the entire time. But looking through this, I'm kind of visualizing what I want my effect to look like, and I really think that I'm going to be able to pull it off. It's going to be all right. It's just going to be weird. The green screen footage that I shot was handheld, but it was pretty stable. So I stabilized it in After Effects with just the regular point tracker, and it didn't give me any trouble at all. The footage I had shot from my background was handheld as well, but that was a different story. I tried to track it with the 3D camera tracker, and it failed. But then I remembered that I was using a variable zoom, so I checked that option on, and I was fully expecting it to work, but then it failed again. So next I went to track it in Mocha. It didn't fail, but it did give me a pretty wonky track. Ultimately, I ended up having to scrap this whole thing and use some backup footage that I had shot, which had less camera movement. I wasn't really happy about it.
If only there was some way you could have shot stable on set.
It took me 1 minute to stabilize it. It's taken him like 13 minutes to make a fake tripod and hang his stupid green screen on the wall. I don't mean all green screens are stupid. I mean his is stupid.
So my super duper nifty trick of shooting upside down with the step ladders and a slider worked out really well. I actually didn't have to do any tracking this way, and things were moving along. So I've got my sequence built, I've got my footage, I've got my clean plate underneath. So now it's gonna really look like he's in the scene instead of just doing a full-on cartoony garbage composite like Adrian's probably gonna do. I did a super duper loose key on my green screen to start with, but accidentally left that loosey-goosey key on the entire time, so I have this weird edge on my subject, which is a bummer, but whatever. Why is keying upside down hard? Keying should be the only thing that's super easy.
Chris said he's having some trouble with his key. I don't expect that I'm gonna have any trouble. A lot of times when I've got a figure on a green screen that's slowly just like dark and black, I kind of ignore the fact that the screen is green, and I just use the fact that the figure is black, and I'll just extract the background by its luminance. Sometimes keying will give you like a gross, noisy edge, and when you do it this way, your edge is very clean.
My background elements were all from VFX. I wanted multiple layers to reveal at different times. This way it adds a little bit of extra depth, and it just makes the effect a lot cooler. I'm gonna save. It's important to save.
Yeah, I'm gonna save too.
I tried a few different techniques for the actual reveal. I went with a fairly simple turbulent displace on a solid with a mesh warp distortion for a cooler looking animation. I used the exact same reveal matte multiple times after pre-comping it. This way I could always jump back into that pre-comp and refine it and mess with the settings as much as I want, and this is gonna affect all the mattes throughout the rest of the project file.
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good?
Mostly feeling good because
Ooh.
I keep hearing Adrian be pissed off at the person in the background because his tracker isn't working.
It'll still be better than Chris's stupid. Look, his is upside down.
Then I just threw on a find edges and pulled that edge out a little bit more with some curves, and then I colored it with a tritones effect. Then I just did a couple blending modes, maybe some blurs, and got the look I was going for. 1 hour left.
I dropped in the blue energy ball clip from ProductionCrate, and I just roughly animated it. Ideally, I wanted it to be in his hands the entire time, but I'd have to do a lot of like roto and stuff for that to
so
work.
the fingers would go over the ball.
Yeah, I did a little bit, but instead I'm making it so it appears and disappears like he's a magician.
Ah,
Because he is a magician after all.
yeah. It's very reminiscent of the waterbender sketch.
It sounds like something that a true ProductionCrate fan would say. I also use some of these cool 3D lightning accents to get some lightning shooting right at the camera.
For building out the actual alien world, I used some extra super dope elements, the tornado effects from ProductionCrate. These are really fun and they add that extra bit of energy. I also used a bunch of flying debris. That way there's a ton of movement in this different world. That way we go from something that is more like static and stale to something that is more chaotic and cool. I also made sure to change the color on the talent to really sell that new atmosphere and new world look, and overall it came out really well.
Let's drop this resolution down so we can watch the playback. I actually don't know why this is white. It's not supposed to be white.
somebody why they're white. I made 2 different versions of my green screen demon. One is red with lots of smoke, that's the fiery one, and one is blue with glowing edges, that's the lightning one. I composited the lightning one over top of the fiery one and let it flash on and off rapidly, so now the lightning is flickering. Bad. Okay, I'm at the point now where I have an effect that makes sense.
Oh.
It's not good. All of the steps are done. I just need to make it look good, which is, I think Chris might have skipped that step. I'm past the point where I'm in danger of ending up with a effect that is incomplete.
I feel like if we were to finish right now, I might win, but if we wait longer, then Adrian's gonna have his weird
That was turnaround.
stroke of brilliance that happens sometimes.
I also had some extra smoke in the foreground, but then we got that warning about it being the last few minutes.
1 minute left.
Okay.
We're running out of time. And I still wanted to add some glow to it. So I pre-composed all those layers and added my effects. But what I didn't realize is that I forgot to include a camera into that pre-comp. So now the smoke is no longer tracked into my scene, but the time's up. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Stop the clock.
I want to see yours first.
Okay. See mine. That's
what I'm
curious too.
I've seen mine already.
You seen all the way through?
Oh, no, I haven't. You're right.
Right side up. Upside down, I've seen mine. It's, not right side up.
I'm more familiar with mine. I want to see yours.
Let's watch mine.
Reality. It's not what it seems.
You seem impressed.
I mean, it was all right. I'm not impressed by your key, but neither of us are.
Yeah, I knew that would be an issue. Let's see what Adrian's got. An interesting composition.
You mean bad?
Great tracking. I like the action. Okay. Something's going on here. Still not sure.
But I like his lead.
I like what you did there. That's pretty cool. Was that smoke tracked in, or? The
foreground?
Yeah.
I think I pre-composed it. I might have forgotten to move the camera into the pre-comp. Maybe it wasn't.
I don't know.
I think it wasn't tracked in.
Floaty.
It was tracked in at one point.
Yeah.
That was.
I was just happy
that was
came
the
down.
end. That was the last 5 seconds that I was down to.
Oh.
Was putting in that smoke.
I mean, the smoke was a good touch.
I don't know.
I feel like he's gonna give it to me because my footage is nice and my effect is pretty clean.
Mine has a giant skeleton monster though. You know
It
that.
does have a giant skeleton monster. Mine actually had one. I had to cut it though.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's kind of up for grabs right now.
I'm glad we don't have to judge it.
What do you guys think?
What do you?
Nico, what do you think? We're asking you, Nico.
What do you
What do you think, Nico?
Put the camera down and
What
let
do
us
you?
know
Yeah,
what
what
you
do you
think.
Don't do this to me.
All right, I'm happy with how we did. That was a good
All right.
first showdown.
Yeah, we did it.
Tomorrow we come in and we find out who is the victor. God, I hope it's me.
I hope. Here's what I hope. I hope it's me, and if it's
Makes
not,
sense.
if it's not me, I hope it's you.
Oh, that's
You're
nice.
my second choice, bro.
Silver medal. I'll take it. Thanks, guys. Long day. This place is a mess. Yeah. Really
It
gotta
is.
clean up all yesterday. Hey,
Hey, it's Frank.
I think he's gonna announce the winner.
Oh, let's see what he has to say. I think it's you, man.
You think I won?
think it's you, yeah.
Hello, Chris and Adrian. It's time for judgment. I'm just busting your chops. This is going to be fun. Now guys, given the fact that you had such time constraints when it came to shooting and rendering out this effect, I'm not going to get too picky. My main judgment is just going to be the wow factor of it all. Now after watching these things a whole bunch of times, I have to declare Adrian the winner. I had no idea where his shot was going. It starts out kind of funky and weird with the dude just sort of going. And I'm going, okay, where is this going? Then bam, giant demon guy comes out of the wall. So congratulations to Adrian. Chris, you still did a bang up job. It was just, yeah, Adrian had that weirdness factor. And you know how I like the weird. It's,
I'm heartbroken.
yeah, you can kind of see it. So guys, there you have it. Adrian is the winner of this first round.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks, man. I'm actually blown away.
I kind of saw it coming, to be honest. I kind of knew Adrian's was super ambitious.
Is this my prize?
Part of me thought I had it though. It was clean, my shots were better overall,
I earned this. I really thought Chris was gonna win.
but Adrian had a giant demon and giant demons just usually win stuff, so
I guess going big, I thought it was gonna be my downfall, but it's what won me the challenge, so.
honestly, I think next time I got it. I got this in the bag.
Overall, I thought this was a great episode of Video Showdown. I had a lot of fun, and now I'm super confident for the next one.
Hey Grant, I understand your decision. I'm not saying you were wrong. I'm just saying you and me, Video Showdown 2019. It's gotta happen, man. You and me, buddy, throw down.
Now, for you Production Crate viewers who haven't seen this egg-shaped head before, I'm Grant from Film Learnin, the show dedicated to learn you some filmmaking and learn you good. We have over 200 tutorials on our channel, and we like to present stuff in a weird and fun and entertaining way, so be sure to check out our channel either on the card above or maybe on the end screen. Once again, a big thanks to Chris and Adrian for letting me judge the showdown, and back to you fellas.
What's up, guys? Thanks for watching the first episode of Video Showdown. We were gonna have that synced up, but it didn't work
Fix
out.
it in post.
Yeah. Anyway, please let us know what you thought of the show down in the comments below. We want to hear any ideas, suggestions, recommendations, and just if you enjoyed it or not. This is something we want to keep doing, but we want to hear your thoughts.
Don't worry, guys. This is not a replacement for the Saturday morning tutorials. It's just a new thing we're trying out. It's fun for us. We hope it's fun for you. Let us know what you think.
Oh, hey guys, are you filming the end card?